All right, guys, so it is day 8 today. We are doing legs and core. We're going to be stepping it up a notch after the last couple days. So equipment you'll need your weights, a bench of some form, and also a pillow or a light medicine ball. I'm just going to be using this little pillow here, but if you have again any kind of light medicine ball, that would be great as well. And a mat, because we're going to be on the ground as well, and that's it. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with some knee hugs, get into our warm-up, try to make sure we get a little bit of a warm-up before every workout. One more each side. Good. We're going to grab our quad next. Our foot, and stretch our quad. Keep those knees side by side as you pull that leg back, really feeling a stretch in your hip all the way down the front of your leg. One more each side. Good. We're going to pull that foot up in front, stretching our glutes here and hamstrings. Awesome. One more each side. Good. We're going to do our hamstring scoop. So reaching up, we're going to come down, scoop down beside the leg, switch sides. So you should try and get as low as you can to the ground, trying to keep that front leg straight. You might feel a lot of tightness in this. One more each side. Good. Okay, last thing here, we're going to go into a nice deep squat. So feet are wider than the hips. We're going to push those knees out with the elbows. A little bit of swaying side to side. Try and open up those hips. Then we're going to lift the bum up. Try to straighten those legs as much as you can. Really stretch those hamstrings, and then back down. Lifting the chest up, making sure your feet are flat. So this might be very challenging for you if you struggle with mobility in your ankles or your hips. So do whatever works. If you can only get to here, that's okay. Just really try and drive those knees out. Good. Hips up. And stretch out those hamstrings one more time. Awesome. Okay, so we are doing one big circuit today. We have 6 exercises. We're doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. After we get through one circuit, we're going to have a little bit of a longer rest there, probably a minute to a minute and a half. And we're doing 3 rounds in total of the circuit. So I'm going to quickly go through the exercises, and then as we're going through it, I'll show you guys modifications. So first one we're doing is rear elevated split squats. You're going to be holding dumbbells for this. Obviously, you don't have to, but that's going to make it a good challenge. So setting up, we're putting our back foot up on the bench. 2 ways you can put your foot. Honestly, it's based on your preference, whatever feels most natural. You can go up on the ball of your foot, or you can put the top of your foot on the bench. I prefer to go on the ball of my foot. So holding your weights, you're coming down, standing up. You want to make sure that you have a good distance from the bench, but you're not too far. So you're not lunging out like this. It's more of an up and down. Think about, it's called a split squat. So think about more of a squat position than a lunge position when you go down. So it's up and down versus coming forward into a lunge. Next, we're doing front squats. So all that means is the position of the weights. So our feet are going to be about hip width apart. We're holding those weights up on our shoulders. So we're front loaded here. So the weights are pulling us forward as we squat down. So we really have to use that core to keep ourselves stable. Next, we're doing plank shoulder taps with foot taps. So we're going to alternate shoulder tap, foot tap, foot tap, shoulder tap, foot tap, foot tap. If you're struggling with this, you can just stick with the shoulder taps. You can just hold the plank, whatever works for you. But ideally, we want to try and do all 4. Next, we're doing a wall sit. So we're going to be holding this here. 90 degrees at the knees and the hips. Challenging or making it more challenging, you can grab some dumbbells and hold them in your hands. After that, we're going to be doing deadlifts. So holding the weights in front of our legs, pulling those shoulders down and back. We're gliding them down to the middle of the shins, standing up and squeezing the glutes at the top. And last but not least, this is where we're going to be using that pillow. So we're going to be resting it on top of your shins. You're going to reach those arms back, reach up, grab that pillow behind your head, come back on top. Okay, if that is too much, what I'm going to get you to do is plant those feet. You're going to turn the pillow sideways. You're going to come up, place it in between your legs, squeeze the pillow together, grab it here, and bring it back overhead. Okay? All right. Microphone is good. Check. All right, we're going to get right into you guys. Again, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'll remind you of what exercise is coming next when we have that 20-second break, okay? Let's get right into it. All right, rear elevated split squats. Grab your weights. I'm going to push myself here. This was one of the least favorite exercises when I asked you guys at the beginning of the challenge. It is my absolute least favorite, and I'm forcing myself to do it because it is very effective. Okay, we're getting set up here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So focus on your posture here. You want to open up that chest. Your upper body can be leaning slightly forwards. Okay, so if we're trying to really straighten up here, then we're going to be using our back. We want to go with that natural flow. As you come down, your chest is slightly coming forward, pushing through that front heel and locking that front leg at the top. 10 seconds. 5. And switch. 20 seconds rest. I'm already out of breath. Okay, 10 seconds. So again, if your back foot feels a little funny, if you're trying to do it one way, just try the other way. And you can also put your foot up on a much lower surface, and that might help as well. Ooh, yeah, this is hard. This is one of those exercises that we want to be switching legs that we start with every round, because I already know this is my weaker leg. I started with my stronger one. So I want to make sure I'm not always favoring that strong leg first. 10 seconds. Oh, I despise these. 3. Okay, good job. We have our front squats next. And again, weights are up on the front of our shoulders here. Feet are shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1, and go. So deep breath in. Inhale down, exhale up. Concentrate on keeping that core engaged. Belly button pulled to the spine. Good job. Squeezing the glutes at the top and keeping that chest upright. Good job. 5. Good. Okay. Plank shoulder taps and foot taps. Ten seconds. So again, you can just hold the plank here. You can just do the shoulder taps, whatever works for you. Good, keeping those hips down, trying to not let them rotate as you touch that foot. Really work to prevent any rotation in those hips. 5. Great job. 20 seconds. We have our wall sit next. So I'm going to grab some weights. Whew. So again, lowering down, you want 90 degrees at your hips and 90 degrees at your knees. Your feet are hip width apart, so they should be in line with your knees here. And deep breaths here. Keep that back up against the wall. Oh yeah. Haven't done these in a while. 20 seconds. Dropping the weights. 15. Good posture here. Keep that chest open. Upper back pressed against the wall. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We have deadlifts next. So grab those weights. I'm going to step up my weights here for this one. So good posture here, shoulders down and back, hinging at the hips, sending those hips backwards, slight bend in the knees. You want the weights to be gliding down the legs. Okay, really push through the heels as you send the hips back, squeezing the glutes at the top. "20 seconds. "10. 5. Awesome. Last one is the pillow pass, I'm going to call it. So again, setting up, we're going to have 90 degrees at the hips and the knees to make sure that pillow doesn't fall. And grabbing it, dropping overhead, coming back, and then here. If you want to make it more challenging, you can even lower those legs down when you bring those arms back with the pillow. Or you just keep those legs where they are. And obviously, you always have the option for that last one I showed you. I'm adding a little bit more of a crunch here too. Exhale as you come up. Inhale down. Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna rest for a minute. I am just gonna grab some more water and I will be right back. All right. Okay, guys. So second round, we're gonna get ready here, starting with those rear elevated split squats. I know these are challenging on their own, but if you can, push yourself with some weights, slow down the tempo, so just move a little bit slower. And we're gonna go in 15 seconds. Here we go. All right, let's get set up. 5. And let's go. Oh, alternating the leg that you started on the last time. I'm sure you guys probably feel it too. One leg is definitely stronger than the other. Inhale down, exhale coming up. Again, keeping that front foot flat, really focus on keeping that heel down. Oftentimes we want to lift it up to help push ourselves up. We really want to be pushing it down into the ground. Almost there. 3, 2, good. Rest for 20. Shake it out. 10 seconds. And we're going to the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Really good, you guys. Again, focus on where you're pushing. Keep that chest strong. And breathe. A breath for every rep. 5. Oh, geez. Brutal. Okay. We have our front squats next. Feet are hip width apart. Okay, weights up. Let's go. Focus on what your knees are doing, making sure that they're staying in line with your feet. So you have to take a peek down to look. They shouldn't be inside your feet. Okay, so really focus on keeping them pressed out. Even if you have to exaggerate a little bit, that's better than them going inwards. Core tight. Inhale down, exhale up. So good. 20 seconds. We have our planks. Try and get your heart rate down in between sets. All right. And let's go. Shoulder tap, toe tap. Hips are staying down and trying to limit any rotation you see. So good. Over the halfway point, you guys. You got this. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3. Awesome. Wall sit. So I'm going to try and start with those weights again and hopefully not drop them this time. All right. 3, 2, and let's go. So look at your hips and your knees, 90-degree angle. Feet are hip width apart, toes are pointed forwards, knees are in line with the feet. Back up against the wall. And breathe. Mind over matter. You can do this. 15 seconds left. Let's go. Almost there. 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3. Oh, brutal. Deadlifts. My legs already feel like jello. Okay. 3, 2, and let's go. Gliding down the legs, middle of the shins. Good posture here. Inhale down, exhale up. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes at the top. Eyes are focused down as you come down for that deadlift. You don't want to be looking up and straining that neck. Amazing. Okay, last one. We're doing the pillow pass or ball pass. Okay, 5 seconds. I'm going to try to amp it up here a little bit. So crunching up, extending those legs down as I lower the pillow back. Try to keep that back down on the ground as you open up. Exhale as you come up. Every rep. You shouldn't be feeling any pain in your back here. So if you are, I want you to choose that variation with your feet down and you're just grabbing the pillow like this, okay? Amazing. Okay. We have one more round. Water break. Mic check. And breathe. Yeah, this is definitely a tough one. Not only challenging with the weights, but also because we're doing a big circuit, it's keeping that heart rate up, which is a really good thing, but very challenging. So we'll rest for another 30 seconds. We have one more round, and then we have a little finisher, which I'm going to give you guys the option between A or B to do. So you get to pick. Okay. Let's start thinking about what weights you're going to use. If you want to challenge yourself, try and grab some heavier weights. If you find you can get through some of the reps, then please drop your weights. Okay, we're going to go in 15 seconds. Alternate the leg you started with. 5 seconds. And let's go. Concentrate here on your breath work every rep. Inhale down, exhale up. Core is engaged. Belly button pulled to the spine. Keeping that knee in line with the foot. You can look down at it as you're going down. Make sure that it's not falling inwards. 10 seconds. You can do this, you guys. 5, 4, 3. Oh, geez. I bailed on the last rep there. Okay. One more set of these. And we won't see them for a while. 5 seconds. And let's go. Good. Remember that front foot is supposed to stay flat. If you focus on pushing through that heel, it's going to help. Knee in line with the foot. Come on, you guys, you got this. We have 15 seconds. 10. Almost there. 5, 3. Oh, so badly didn't want to do that last rep, but I did it. Okay, front squats next. 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, breath here. Inhale down, exhale up. Core is engaged. Glutes are squeezed. keeping that chest up tall. That's the nice thing about having the weights up on your shoulders. It really forces you to keep that chest up as you squat down. We're over halfway. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5. Oh, great work. Plank, shoulder taps, and toe taps. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Always make sure to keep those shoulders over top of the wrists. Hips are down. Trying to prevent any rotation. There's naturally going to be some, but your goal is to make it as minimal as possible. 15 seconds. 10. 5. Amazing. Okay. Halfway done. Wall sit deadlifts and pillow pass. Okay, let's do this, you guys. Challenge yourself. Grab some weights, even if it's a pillow. Add a little extra. Let's go. Every little bit counts. Good posture here. Shoulders up against the wall. And really focus on taking deep breaths. That's going to help you get through it. Over the halfway point. You can do this. Legs are shaking. Push through. You can do it. 10 seconds. You can do anything for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Amazing. Deadlifts. 15 seconds. Good for time. 5. All right, let's go. Hinging at the hips, pushing through those heels. You should feel those hamstrings working. Remember, we talked about putting your mind in the muscle. So feel those hamstrings stretching as you go down and pulling those weights up as you come up. 20 seconds. Amazing, you guys. Come on, you got it. 10. 5. 3. Awesome. Okay, pillow pass, and then our quick finisher, and then we're done. 5 seconds. All right, let's go. Remember all the options you have here. None of these should be painful. Like I said the other day, you want to feel those muscles working and getting tired, but you shouldn't feel pain. If you do, stop and find an alternative. Even if you did another wall sit or squats, do bird dogs is a really great one. Just don't push yourself through any pain. Oh, amazing. Okay, we're not going to rest before our finisher. Your options are elbow plank for 1 minute or body weight squats for 1 minute. If you have a band, this would be a good one you can add for your body weight squats. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use my band above the knees. So again, we're going for 1 minute. You can choose a plank or squats. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. No break. And 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Remember, if you are doing squats and you're using that band, you want to feel that resistance. So pushing those knees out, keeping them in line with your feet. A breath for every rep. Inhale down, exhale up. Heels are pressed down into the ground. So good. Keep going, you guys. We are halfway. You can do this. If you're holding that plank, you got this. Deep breaths while you're planking. Keep that bum down. 20 seconds. Come on, you guys. Finish strong. 15. Let's go. People holding the plank. Keep that core tight. 10 seconds left. Squats. Let's try and pick up our pace. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Wow. Okay. What do we have for time? I'm going to show you guys some quick stretches. You can hold them for however long you want afterwards, but we're going to start. You can go into a nice deep lunge here. You can pull that back foot up. This is a really great one for the quad and hip. Flipping back, sitting here, holding this position, a really great one for the hamstrings. Doing that, oh my God, the name of this one, it always slips my mind. Thread the needle. So holding here, pulling in, really great again for hamstrings and glutes here. Awesome. And then one of my favorites for core, just pushing up here, holding this for a few seconds. Then you can push back into the child's pose, stretching that back and just kind of glide through these two. Okay, so again, you guys hold those for however long you want. Amazing job. I'm still out of breath. I'll see you guys in the next workout.